We made it.
We made it.
So this has been an amazing 2.5 days. And thank you all for being here at the very, very end of the biggest IIeX in history. That sounded very important, didn't it? So, few things to make note of. We have IIeX in Latin America coming up July 25th and 26th. Is that right? Excellent. The Attribution Accelerator, October 11th in New York. IIeX Behavior, November 7th and 8th in Chicago, and IIeX Asia Pacific, November 28th and 29th in Bangkok. So come to all those. You need to, really. I want to say some thanks. Our sponsors, I'm not going to call them all out because there's a ton of them, but I do want to highlight a few. Our title sponsor, Research Now, SSI, and I still love this title. Visionary sponsor, Zappi. Premium sponsors, AYTM, Lucid, Distillery, Fuel Cycle, Sentient, and Wiser. All of our exhibitors, I hope everybody had the chance to go by most of the booths. Some amazing companies here. I also want to thank the University of Georgia MMR program, and if you see the people in the blue shirts, they are available. They're like, want money, so give them money. They're great people, they're very smart people, and obviously hardworking people. The Green Book staff and Gen 2 staff have done an amazing job, so a quick round of applause there. We've had a ton of chair people, we've had a ton of speakers. All of them have donated their time. And so to all of them, to everybody that's been a part of this, thank you. And finally, you. Thank you. You're here. This is why it exists. So a big round of applause for you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Kristen.
Yeah, so we made it to the end. I'm sure many of you are exhausted. Hopefully you're all inspired. Your heads are buzzing with lots of great ideas. And from my perspective, this is the most critical part of the conference, what happens in the next 24 hours. A lot of times we immediately rush from a conference back into our day jobs. We start sifting through the 8,000 emails that are likely sitting in your inbox, all of which are marked urgent. And what happens is we lose the vibe from this conference. We lose a lot of those great ideas. We get back into our day-to-day work, and we don't enact change. And unfortunately, I think that's one of the reasons that this industry can be really slow to evolve. And so I would just challenge you over the next 24 hours, whether you do it here in the hotel where you're still here, if you do it on the plane, if you do it when you get home, is to really spend some time writing down how you're going to take all these great ideas and turn it into some sort of meaningful change, both for your business and for the industry. And I want to just leave you with one of my favorite quotes. It's from the founder of both Atari and Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if you guys know this, but Nolan Bushnell, who founded Atari, also founded Chuck E. Cheese Pizza. And he has a quote about entrepreneurism, but I think it applies to anyone. If you're an entrepreneur, an intrapreneur, if you are somebody who works in corporate strategy, or someone who just works in a day-to-day insights role, Nolan Bushnell says, the true entrepreneur is the doer, not the dreamer. And I think that's a really important takeaway for this event, which is we're all responsible for enacting change in our organizations. And so I would really encourage you to walk away from this event, not just with dreams, but with plans to do. So with that, Greg and I will sign off, and we hope to see you at an IIeX event in the future. Thank you so much.
Go home.